Hi guys, I'm Aaron. Got a unique one here today. Let's chase down some crushing live tones used by Norwegian black metal band 1349. 1349 hail from Oslo, Norway, and formed back in 1997. What you heard was my recreation of some live tones used by both guitarists in that band. I've taken the exact settings used from the 1349 Hellfest 2023 set. Mind you, each of the guitarists set their amps a little different from each other, so this is going to be a fun one. I get asked all the time about black metal and alternative guitar tones. It's not hard to see why. A lot of my videos focus on recreating tones straight from an album tone. I find these videos incredibly fun to create. It helps me deep dive down, deep down, into the minds of the creatives that inspired and continue to inspire me today. Obviously, that's what keeps my love for guitars alive. However, this doesn't always help you. That's why I've decided to make this video right now. You need some brutal black metal tones. It dawned on me that most people aren't like me and still enjoy playing in rehearsal spaces with actual bandmates and still up there crushing it on stage. Studio tones will only work in the bedroom and studio, but most album tones that I give unfortunately don't translate to that live environment setting. Let's look at the gear used by 1349. The band were using ESPs and Dean guitars for this particular set. For amps, the two of them were both using a 6505 Plus. On one side, a Mesa rectifier and JVM can be seen. They were not blending the tones. However, the Mesa and Marshall appear to be backups. Let's take a look at the settings dialed in for each amp. I'll keep this simple and I'll dial in a tone on an amp sim. You can dial in your modern high gain amp or amp sim similar to taste. You notice there is no real scoop. It's not your typical ice picky black metal tone. There are mids. You're going to be in a live setting. You must cut through the noise. Remember, you need to compete with the likes of a drummer, a bassist, another guitarist, and a vocalist up there. So let's take a listen to each of the guitars on their own, and I'll show you my settings so you can see exactly what is going on here. Guys, the takeaway from this video is that I want you to dial in some sort of mid-range. You are going to need the mids in your tone. It's not going to sound as cool as you think it does in the bedroom, jamming, recording. You want the audience, you want the band to actually hear what's going on. You don't want a buried guitar sound. Thanks for checking this out. See you soon.